y'all? We're back again, Riding Dirty News. It's your boy Vic XL. And in that corner to the side of me is
First. I knew it was coming. What's up, y'all?
I tried to time it just the right way too. Man, how you been, man?
I'm doing all right, man. Busy, real busy, but doing all right.
All right, the first thing I gotta ask, this ain't got a damn thing to do with the news, but man, what's the weather like up there?
We finally hit 50 today. Yesterday it was like 36. Finally got 50 today.
I do not. Bro, it's like 79 degrees down here.
Oh. That's bullshit.
Bro, I got the short sleeves on. I got the V-neck. Look, I don't run. It's damn the summertime around there, bro.
I wish. We're close, though.
They said we got a stimulus check coming. I'm feeling good, bro. The weather's nice. I'm drinking good. Hey, man.
Yeah.
It's damn the summer. Hey, man. It gets really nice down south in the summer.
You're real rubbing it in there, Vic.
Come on in, bro. Come on in. I'm just saying, come on in. I just felt like I need to do that publicly. That way, when you watch the video for replay value, you can see me telling you to come on in.
Come on in.
We can do these videos in the studio. So, all right, man, let's get into it, man. Some things been going on in the news, and I definitely got to talk about them. I hate talking about death, but we're going to start off on a sad note, man. Here in the ATL, I'm sure you know, if you keep up with sports, the NBA announced not too long ago that they were going to do an All-Star game. So the All-Star game is going on as we speak right here in the ATL. Matter of fact, when we dropped this video, the All-Star game would have happened yesterday. So the festivities pretty much kicked off Friday, even though they compounded all the All-Star activities into one day. Of course, you know, when events come to towns, it gives all the promoters and all the people access to do things, and people come in from out of town. Well, I'm sad to report that Friday night, the hip-hop community has been affected in a negative way when it comes to the All-Star game. Basically, Friday night, man, rapper killed in Metro Atlanta. And this is actually the fourth death when it comes to an interstate shooting this year. That seems to be a trend in the ATL, man. People are shooting people on the interstate. And this so happened to be a hip-hop artist, which is not even the first hip-hop artist. Rest in peace to Lil Marlo, who was killed maybe 4 months ago on the interstate. Get well soon, my man Saha the Prince, who actually was a victim of gun violence. He didn't get hit as far as by bullets, but he flipped his vehicle and was injured, and he was able to escape with his life. Well, unfortunately, this gentleman wasn't. Let me tell y'all a little bit about him. All right? Houston rapper was fatally shot Friday morning on I-85, and this is the fourth person to die in a shooting in the Metro Atlanta interstate this year. Chucky Trill, whose legal name is Corey DeGan, was discovered shot inside a vehicle near the Jimmy Carter Boulevard exit about 3 a.m. and later died at a hospital. His manager later confirmed his death in the Houston Chronicles in the Atlanta area. Basically, police shut down the northbound lanes of I-85 for more than 2 hours while they investigated. According to a police spokesman, investigator believes the shots were fired into his vehicle from another vehicle as he traveled. All right, this gentleman, I'll tell you a little bit about this gentleman. He was a Houston rapper. I think he was between 30 and 33 years old. From what I'm being told from people in the hip-hop community in Atlanta, he came to Atlanta a lot, you know, to do showcases and network with people, get beats and record. So I'm not sure if this was a targeted incident. I'm not sure if this was mistaken identity. I'm not sure if it was just some people doing violent shit on the highway. I'm not sure. There's been no details about the situation. But the one thing I can say, especially for the people who are definitely into hip-hop and been into hip-hop for a long time, he's actually the son of a legendary underground Houston rapper. There was a group back in the day called the Trinity Garden Cartel who made a lot of noise during the Ghetto Boys era out of Houston. His father was the lead rapper of that group. D.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so if you ever Google D from the Trinity Garden Cartel, he had several solo releases alongside the Trinity Garden Cartel releases. So definitely rest in peace to Mr. Chucky Trill. And
Yeah.
man, just be safe out there, man. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, imagine
Well,
traveling your interstate and people just firing on you.
yeah. I mean, who knows if it's them at like a bar or something beforehand? Who knows? You know what I mean? But no, it definitely is tragic for. I mean, even rapper or not, anyone that's on the interstate, you know, mind your road rage. I guess that's all I can say. Because who knows? Who know? Maybe he cut someone off, or somebody cut him off, and he started flying the middle finger or something. And who knows? But that definitely, no, that's not cool.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought, man, it's like when you're visiting an area, to lose your life while visiting, or to lose
Yeah.
your life while you're trying to pursue your dream, because I can guarantee you he was in Atlanta this weekend to participate in the All-Star Weekend festivities.
Yeah.
Artist aspect, because there is so much going on in the city right now. You know, so many opportunities for artists right now that I can guarantee you that he was here for something music related. Now, regardless of why it happened, because like you said, it could be road rage, could be a beef, could be a beef he had from Houston and they ran at each other. Who knows? And we'll never know, because in a situation like that, I doubt very seriously if anyone's caught, because there's so many people in and out of town right now. Who knows? It's, and I feel bad for his family. Like I said, he's between 30 and 33. I haven't got an official release when it comes to the information about his life and his
right.
But still, man, even he's 33. That's young.
Yeah, so, he's my age.
Yeah, and his dad is still actively recording. So I don't know, man. Rest in peace to my man Chucky Trill.
Yeah.
Like I said, y'all be safe. Take care of each other. Man, let's stop the violence. Way too much violence in hip hop. God damn. Being a rapper is like one of the most hazardous occupations right now, it seems like.
Yeah.
All right, so man, more news, and this has been going on for a while, but I didn't want to talk about it, but I got to talk about it because I want your opinion. All right, so for those who don't know, T.I., professionally known, Clipper Harris, professionally known as T.I., and his wife, Tamika Harris, professionally known as Tiny, they have been accused of some serious sexual allegations. Over 30 women have come forward, whether it's speaking to lawyers, having affidavit taken about at some point in time they were drugged, raped, basically all forms of sexual misconduct. So, like I said, no formal charges have been brought for T.I. and his wife, but there are lawyers now who are basically pushing the issue because they want charges brought to T.I. and his wife over all these sexual assault allegations. Now, a lot of these incidents appear to be 5+ years old. I'm not sure because, again, they're not really posting any of the alleged victims, but 30 women have been come forth and talk to attorneys or bloggers or, you know what I'm saying? These women are coming out of the woodwork saying T.I. and Tiny would molly them up or invite them to parties and, drug them, and next thing you know, they're in a threesome.
Yeah. I mean, that it's definitely a fucked up situation. When it comes to, I feel like a lot of famous people, artists, actors, whatever, being accused of stuff like that, sometimes I don't know how much of it is legitimate misconduct or more so, they have this wild night of partying and they're kind of like embarrassed about what happened. You know what I'm saying? And then they go at the person like, why did you let me do that? Or why did you do that? Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the details, just like you said, you don't know the details. It's definitely unfortunate, I would say. If it's real, then that's tragic. I mean, T.I. is somebody who I've always thought was like carried himself well. I feel like he's a good lyricist. And I mean, he obviously was successful in music and the TV show and stuff like that. So it's definitely tragic if that's really what's going on. I mean, it's super fucked up. But I hope that's not the case. I hope it's a bunch of people that are just not happy with how they carried themselves while they were intoxicated or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. Now, like I said, it's supposedly over 30 women who come forth in some capacity. Well, 11 of these women are being represented by the same attorney. And these 11 women have basically made the accusations and claims that the couple engaged in sexual abuse, forced ingestion of illegal narcotics, kidnapping, terrorist threats, and false imprisonment.
Jesus Christ.
Now, again, sexual abuse, forced ingestion of illegal narcotics, kidnapping, terroristic threats, and false imprisonment. You know the first thing that comes to my mind with this situation is Bill Cosby.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I'm not saying Bill Cosby is innocent or guilty.
Right.
But the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of this is like, man, who in the fuck did Tip piss off?
Right.
Who did he piss off? Or because now, okay, it's a very common, if you're in the music industry and you're in the Atlanta area, everyone knows T.I. and his wife like to party. I don't think it's a secret. If you're in the industry of any capacity, everyone knows they like to party, which means they like to get it in. Now, this is just me speculating. I can see women who are clout chasing or groupies or whatever you want to call them. If they have the opportunity to sleep with T.I.,
oh, yeah,
they're going to take that opportunity whether he's married or not.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like maybe, say a couple of women thought they was going to get with T.I., they popped the Molly. Woo! They sweating. I think I do that. One time for that Jane. But they popped the Molly, thought they were finna get some of that T.I. hammerhead, and they woke up and they had Tiny on that kitty cat. And maybe now they're like, well, I didn't really want to run a threesome. Or, I don't know. I kind of agree with you. Like, I just refuse to believe that it's been this many women this has happened to. I always wonder, like, why do people come out in abundance? Like, one girl now is 7. Like, like how many of these people willingly partied and now see an opportunity to get money? And I'm not, first of all, let me say this. I don't want to disregard anyone's claim if any of these things happen to them. I don't want to say absolutely to women, but I really need the real to stand up. And if you partied and you knew, come on, man, forced ingestion.
Yeah. No, I that's what I mean. I'm right there with you, bro. I feel like if it's actually happening, that's awful. You know what I mean? That's insane. But if it's people that are just embarrassed that their night went a way that they may not have when they're sober or something, you know what I'm saying? If it's some shit like that, that's also pretty sad.
Man, like this has been so, T.I. is very, very active on social media, and actually he hasn't even posted since February 25th, and that's kind of unlike him because he keeps up with the things that's going on in the community, social injustices, but I think now he's laying low because this is really hitting hard. It's hitting so hard that T.I., who was in the Ant-Man franchise, Ant-Man, then Ant-Man and the Wasp, there's a part 3 coming. Marvel has officially said that they're not inviting him back to be in part 3, and he has a recurring character. Wow. So, when these things happen, sexual abuse, sexual assault, any allegations to sexual misconduct, people don't want to be around you, whether it's true or not.
Yeah.
So they're already affecting how he feeds his family because that's a check, that's a bag that he ain't gonna get in 2021.
Yeah.
So, again, if these things happen to you, I hope you get justice. But for those who are lying and you're gonna hurt this man's family and how they survive, I don't think that's cool. I don't think. So what it is, innocent to proven guilty. Hopefully the truth will come out. Like I said, right now the lawyers are pushing for a formal investigation, and we're just gonna have to watch and see what happens, man. Just gonna have to watch and see what happens.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully it just not goes away. But I mean, hopefully they get that shit resolved, whether it's true or false. You know what I mean?
As an artist yourself, how would you handle that being in that situation?
Man, really, I don't fuck around like that. So I feel like I live in a way that would never put myself in a situation to be even like remotely considered as someone doing crazy shit like that. Cause I'm pretty to myself, but, yeah, I don't know. I would feel really betrayed by whoever the first accuser is. Someone had to light the fire, you know what I'm saying? And I would definitely, especially because I know in my situation, it would be, that's insanely false. I would feel very betrayed by whoever in my circle is the one that's like, yo, let's whisper this in someone's ear and see if it takes off, you know?
Yeah. And it actually was started by someone who is a close affiliate to the
There you
camp.
go.
To the camp.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To
Yeah.
the camp. All right, man, we're gonna keep it going. So now this is the part of the show where I really, really enjoy, and I know you didn't check this out, so it's okay. It's okay. You already know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I'm not sure because you said I didn't watch it. So
yeah, I know you did. So let me get myself right here. You can light up your cig and let me get good. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, me and my guy Graves, we like to talk about a video that dropped during the week, and it's my time to shine. And I got one for y'all. My girl, she's back at it. Humpbakk Chunk. Humpbakk Chunk is back at it, man. She's got a brand new video. The name of this video is called Hefty.
she is. She definitely hefty.
She be doing the little healthy dance. And I gotta say this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please go over the video and check out the video. Humpbakk Chunk Healthy. Follow her on social media. Humpbakk Chunk. Make sure you spell it correctly. HUMBBAKK_Chunk. Follow my girl. I don't know her, but I definitely want to know her and talk to her because I think she's one of the most you need to watch artists out right now for no other reason just to make your motherfucking ass smile. You cannot watch a Humpbakk Chunk video and not smile.
That's right. Or bury your face in the couch.
But you know what I admire about Humpbakk Chunk? That she's definitely pushing forward and she's back on our ass. New video, Healthy. Humpbakk Chunk be rocking the necklace that says King. Look, let me give you the hook. Okay? Because I know you didn't watch it. I know you didn't watch it. You're a fucking hater, Graves. All right. The hook is, yeah. You know I'm really healthy. Big belly, but you know I'm really healthy. Man, real healthy. Hey, man, Humpbakk Chunk one time for the new video. She got the trash truck in the video dumping trash. She got, man, I always got, man, one time for Humpbakk Chunk, man. I told y'all I was going to talk about it, and y'all make sure. I'm gonna drop the link in the comments area for my man Graves can check it out first. And then everybody else, y'all check out Humpbakk Chunk, brand new video, Healthy. Call it Healthy. All right? So we can proceed to the next thing. I just had to get that out of the way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Are you going to watch the video? Graves? I hope so. Okay, Graves, I think you froze, man. Let's see what's going on. All right, so next up, man, some news I'm glad to talk about is my man Mac. He has officially received a potential pardon. All right, Mac has received a potential pardon to be released. Now, for anyone who does not know, Mac has been in prison for a while. Now, Mac was one of the first artists signed to No Limit Records, and basically he was incarcerated in 2001 for a murder. Okay, All right, let me give y'all a little information. All right, rapper McKinley Phillips, who has been in prison for 21 years, has now received the opportunity to be granted clemency following a Louisiana parole board's unanimous decision for him to be released. Okay? You back with me? You muted. You up there? You muted. All right. So, all right. All right. Now, this is something I hope really happens. I hope Mac is able to get out of jail. Unmute yourself, Graves. Unmute yourself. I hope he's able to get out of jail. All right. Now, again, let me tell you again. Rapper McKinley Phillips Jr., who has been in prison for 21 years and 1 day for a crime he claims he never committed, may soon be granted clemency following a Louisiana parole board's unanimous vote that he be released. Phillips, known to the hip-hop world as Mac, was convicted in 2001 of manslaughter and a shooting death of a 19-year-old concert goer by the name of Baron Buki Victor Jr. in a nightclub in St. Tammany, Louisiana. All right? Now, he was basically killed during the event. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison. And like I say, he's been in jail since 2001. Master P has spoken out publicly about it quite a bit. And a lot's been going on with it, but he's remained incarcerated. But he's been granted clemency. So hopefully he'll be coming home soon.
Yeah.
Bro, can you imagine, though, sitting in jail for a crime that you didn't commit or something that happened in a crowded area and they just pinpointed you out because you were the entertainer?
No, absolutely. No, that's I would be furious, to say the least. I would probably spend every dollar that I had or my parents had or anybody, bro. I would be calling in favors from everywhere to try and get lawyers to get me off of that shit.
Do you feel like 21 years you would give up or you'd still be fighting?
I don't know, man. That's some rough shit, bro. It's rough to do any time. Like people want to act like it. I mean, it does harden you, but at the same time, it kills a part of you, bro, being in there. And that even for something that you did do, you know what I'm saying? But to spend even a day or a week or a month locked up for something that you didn't do, that's some rough shit.
Man, I 21 years, I can't even possibly imagine that. Whew. Can you imagine having a child that's 1 year old going inside and now that child is actually legal?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, but, keep your head up to my man, Mac. Hopefully you're innocent and hopefully you will be granted clemency. Or if you're not innocent, 21 years, I think you've definitely served your time, and we need free Mac regardless.
Yeah.
Years, free Mac, man.
I think 21 years, even if I can't remember what degree of manslaughter, but for one of them, you only get like 12, 14 years. So especially to do 21 for something you didn't do, bro, that's rough. He's already done almost double the time that somebody would have done for killing somebody.
And this happened at the height of his musical career. Like he was part of that No Limit machine.
Yeah.
Right when that thing had started just churning out all the hits. Like he had an album, he had a project called Shell Shock that was critically acclaimed.
Yeah, I remember Shell Shock.
And he was one of the best lyricists at No Limit. So if y'all get a chance, man, check out No Limit Chronicles. If you got on demand, you can watch it on BET. But the No Limit Chronicles, there's actually one of the episodes that's dedicated to Mac, his career, and what happened. So hopefully we'll be seeing Mac home soon. Okay.
Probably get a good record out of it, right?
Oh man, yes. Hopefully he'll get some of the other No Limit members and they do like a little reunion record, or once he comes home, hopefully they'll put some things in place for him to put some money in those pockets, boy.
Yeah.
All right, so man, I gotta tell this. This story is kind of funny, and I'm not even gonna go word for word. I'm just gonna give you roundabout what happened. So, LA rapper Game, man. And in the pandemic, man, all kind of shit is going on. People
Yeah,
scared
yeah.
left and goddamn right. Well, it appears that some people have officially complained or reported or whatever the hell that Game is out here scamming people on a SoundCloud scam. Basically, what it appears like that he has 2 SoundCloud pages, and one of the SoundCloud pages he's supposedly, allegedly charging people to be put on the SoundCloud page, reviewed, and basically put out.
Yeah.
Not that they'll receive any royalties for the music, but basically from an artist standpoint, it's a great way to be exposed. Well, comes to find out, artists are going to the page, they're not seeing their music after they've paid. They're basically not getting anything that they were promised in the situation. Game basically even came out and addressed the scam, which means he somehow must know something, because he issued a statement saying, I'm just trying to uplift artists. I'm just trying to uplift aspiring artists with dope opportunities. So,
yeah. I think for one, as an artist, I probably would not be paying any type of money to be on anybody's SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like SoundCloud is kind of like not dead, but I mean, if this motherfucker said, "Hey, like this record will be released on Spotify, iTunes, blah blah blah, and all this," I'd give him it all. You know what I mean? If it actually was going to go up on there. But I don't know if you told me or if I read that he had two accounts. One of them was his main account, and then one of them was just like a side thing, and everyone was paying him, hoping that they were going to get on the main one. And they were being put on this secondary account that didn't have as many followers.
From what their article read, I think the secondary page had less than 1,000 followers. Basically, what he's saying, he does have his main page for his music, but the secondary page was to basically promote upcoming artists. Matter of fact, the SoundCloud account at the point that this came out had 266 followers.
That's awful. That's awful, man. That's awful. Even for the game, man, that's awful.
Hey, man. And this is not a legal situation. It's just artists that are coming out, putting them on blast. And I agree with you. I'm sure artists was like, man, shit. Because I'm sure he promoted it on his main Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, look, here's an opportunity to be on my SoundCloud page.
Right.
What he didn't tell people was, this is a SoundCloud page dedicated to independent artists. So none of my true fans are probably going to listen. You know what? I need to go look, because I might have more than 266 followers on SoundCloud, and I don't even be on SoundCloud.
I think I'm close to that on SoundCloud. I ain't even posted on that motherfucker in a long time.
But yeah, man, he says basically the page was, they're basically telling people that they're going to be on his SoundCloud mixtape, and he's receiving money. And at this point, as of December, he had actually released 7 compilations with 34 plus songs each. And the majority of the songs range from 5 to 250 views. The most viewed song on any of these 7 releases is 1,200 views out of a combined 241 songs. Now, the weird thing about this is, so if that's 241 songs, Game was charged between $500 to $1,000 a slot.
That's rough, man. That's rough.
Let's go low end. Game. Let's say 500 a song, right? Where's my calculator here? So he got 241 songs times $500. $120,000 for posting your shit on his unviewed Instagram, unviewed SoundCloud page. $120,000. That's if he charged $500 per song, but it's from $500 to $1,000, which means some of those people played $1,000. $120,000. Now, I'm sure Game is basically scrambling because Game was sued and all his assets were froze because of a sexual allegation case. So, at this point, I think he lost a judgment for over $7 million to a female who say he sexually assaulted her. So I'm not sure what the hell is going on, but this sounds like a little hustle between Game and one of his constituents who goes by the name of what's his name? Trills. So this is something Trills and Game concocted, and they out here scamming people. But this is my thing for you as an artist. Now, you just said how you feel about it.
Yeah.
But do you feel like across these 50 states, and this is more than 50 states because this is the World Wide Web. So do you feel like a lot of artists are willing to spend that money for that potential exposure?
I think that some people are so hungry for notoriety that they, you know what I mean, that they would spend the money to do that just because of what they're being led to believe is going to happen. But I read this thing about even paying for features. So even if you pay for whoever your favorite artist is, okay, say you're a low earning, just starting off musician, and you're looking up to some artist and you're like, I want this dude on my track. I don't care how much it takes. And let's even just say low numbers, $1,000 or some shit. Say the dude is like, I'll do the song with you for $1,000. Now you pay him that $1,000, but what it's going to take you to make $1,000 off of that track is like, I think you have to have, I think it's somewhere around 1 million streams to make $7,000 or 100,000 streams, something like that. It's a real high number for you to make that $1,000 back. And the other downside to that is, sure, people are gonna check it out because it has whoever that artist is on it. But you paying them to be on that track, they're likely not going to promote it. So you're losing that. It would take a very long time for you to get that money back. Whereas if you just took that $1,000 and invested it into marketing yourself and paying for better beats and getting better production and engineering, you know what I mean? Like that type of stuff. If you put your money towards that, it's better spent than just trying to get whoever the hottest artist is to come into your track, thinking that person is going to bring an audience to you. I'm sure it'll get you a couple. Maybe you get 1,000 extra plays for having that person. You're still, that's 72 cents. If you get 1,000 plays, that's 72 cents you made off 1,000 plays. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think that people are just so in their mind, they think that, oh, this is what I need. This is what it's going to take for me to break, is someone big to be on here, and they're shelling out the money. I see it every day. Motherfuckers shelling out the money. And I don't know, man. I think I just have my head in a different place.
Now, you know what the funny thing is? And I agree with you. Now, and I do understand artists that do it. And this is definitely a pay-to-play business. So you're going to spend money somewhere. It just depends on where you choose. I don't even know if there's a right or wrong. The only problem is in anything, you have to be careful of the scammers. Even if you pay $1,000 for self-promotion, like, you just have to be careful of the scammers. Nothing is what it seems in this game. The numbers are not always real. You just got to work. You damn near just got to keep your head down and work and create a fan a day. You know, if you're lucky to get 2 fans a day, you're really good. But you just got to work. I'm not mad at anyone who done this, because sometimes, especially if you're in an area, a small area, there's no major DJs, there's no major radio station, and if you feel like this $500 is equivalent to, you know, me getting radio play, if not even better, because it's going to be on this mixtape. This mixtape's going to be posted forever. So there's always an opportunity for people to check me out, and it's a $500 investment. And, you know, so I get it. The only thing that bothers me a little bit about this is that when you're using your notoriety to bring in the money. Like they would have paid Vic Excel $500 and they would have got more. I mean, I'm just saying, like I could have charged them $5 and probably got them more plays because guess what? I got platforms I'm gonna get on and talk about it. When I look on Game's main Instagram page, I don't see him talking about this period nowhere. And you know, maybe he put it in his story, which most people know stories are really cool, but stories aren't viewed like your timeline.
No, absolutely.
So, you know, but
so
you know,
I'll even tell you this, something that I noticed about the way the stories are set up. So Yellow Wolf's personal account, he has over 1 million followers. On his clothing company account, he has like 200,000, just over 200,000. And he posted a story, and he posts almost every day saying to go follow his other page. And it's probably been 2 weeks since he said he's done posting for a little bit on the Yellow Wolf page. He's only going to be focusing on his brand. So it's been about 2 weeks, and he's only gained, I think, 3,000 followers in 2 weeks posting off of his stories.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's a lot to most people. 2,000 followers, that's a lot. But compared to 1 million followers that you have, seeing your story and then only a few thousand of them following, you know, the page that you're telling them to follow, that's crazy, man.
And not to mention, like, people might like Yellow Wolf as an artist. Like me, I follow Yellow Wolf as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to follow his clothing company. And I would buy his clothing company, but me personally, I like to keep up with the music.
Yeah.
So I don't, if you go on my page, I follow everybody I can, but I try to only follow creators. I'm not really into the clothes. Now, would I buy a Yellow Wolf shirt? Sure, definitely. But there's no need for me to follow his, you know what I'm saying? I'm assuming maybe people think like me. So I get it. So I don't, you know, I don't understand stories and posting on stories like that. I know a lot of people get their news from stories. And I probably miss a lot of news because I don't follow stories. So I got to get better at it. And I do understand the artists that feel like this is an opportunity. Like I said, I'm sure if Yellow Wolf done the same thing, he could probably get the same amount of money. But again, artists, if you're willing to allow your name to be used, understand that these aspiring artists, they're spending their 9-to-5 money. Even if they're spending their trap money, it's their money they worked hard for. Yeah. Just give them something, just offer them something, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you do it, there was nothing wrong with Game saying, hey, check out the mixtape I released on SoundCloud on his main page. Like, there was nothing wrong with that.
Because and it would take 2 seconds of his day to plug whatever that track is, you know?
Yeah. But you know, or if you got 34 songs, what's wrong with you making a post about each song? Hey, check out Graves. He's on a new project. That's just 30. Come on, bro. I gave you $1,000. Give you $1,000.
Yeah.
Give each song an individual post on your timeline.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because guess what? Even if he created an Instagram page just for that project, it's going to be like this Yellow Wolf situation. Not that many people going to follow it because his fans don't care. His fans only going to invest if he's saying, fuck with this.
Yeah.
And they still might not. Because people that fuck with Yellow Wolf, they might want the music. They're like, bro, we like your music, but we don't want to wear what you wear. So I just feel like he said he's trying to provide dope opportunities for artists. Maybe that's the way he feels, but he knows what he's doing. He knows his name is going to carry some clout, and he knows he didn't do his part. He can say whatever the hell he wants. Yes, you did provide a dope-ass opportunity for artists. Yes, you did, but you didn't promote it. So maybe you didn't tell the people you're going to promote it. You know, a lot of times there's a gray area that people play on the emotions of the artist. And
right, and their desire to gain notoriety. That's what I was saying before. Yeah.
All right, so man, we're going 2 more things and we up out of here. All right, this is something. Speaking of artists and opportunities, I'm glad to announce, and this happened about a week ago. But for those who don't know, like, this is information and news, so we're gonna always drop it. All right, DistroKid has announced a brand new partnership with Twitch that may prove to be a step in the right direction when it comes to supporting artists online. All right. So Music agitator DistroKid joined forces with Twitch, giving artists a path into their Twitch affiliate program, which will allow them to earn money via the platform. All right, Twitch is kind of like a gamer platform. It's notorious for live videos, and it has countless streamers who are publishing content and music. Well, now, since COVID-19, they partnered up with DistroKids, and they're going to basically allow artists to be able to create platforms, stream their music, and earn revenue.
Yeah, anything that promotes any type of musician to earn more and do better for themselves, I'm with it. My friend is really successful on Twitch to the point where he's got a fancy union job, and he'd rather just do his Twitch stuff because he does very well.
He's a gamer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my son-in-law is he's growing on Twitch too. And I'm not sure how the revenue program works, but he hasn't quit his job yet, but he's making money. That's always the first step to be able to make some money.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely with this. All right, so this is something we're going to include that moving forward that I want to do every show.
Okay.
Hi. Man, this is a new artist spotlight.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, and this is someone that you recommended to me.
Okay.
We'll talk about him. So one time, for my guy, Ill Thought.
Yeah.
Before I even get into Ill Thought, man, tell me Gray's opinion of Ill Thought.
No, he definitely has a very it's pretty unique now because not a lot of people do it, but his style, man, is so smooth, and his tone of voice don't really change that much, so it's almost sensual in a way, the way that he raps. It's kind of weird, but I often compare him to Common or Rakim, just the way that he goes about his music. And now he's one of my good friends now through music. It happened through music because he made the beat for Swamp Gas.
Okay.
No, I think this is gonna be his year for sure.
All right, well, I hollered at my man Ill Thought, and I just wanted to get a little perspective on his life. And he let me know he's from Edmonton, Canada.
Yeah.
Say he's been going back and forth to Vernon his entire life. He grew up playing the guitar. He actually learned how to play the piano by ear. Hip hop was never really too big in Canada, but he grew up listening to Tupac, Bone Thugs, and Harmony. His first musical influence was Bob Marley. At the age of 9, he checked out Legend. Woo, 9 years old, listening to Legend. Wow, that's a lot to grasp for a 9-year-old, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot. He started taking music serious 10 years ago. He basically moved to Vancouver for school, and that's where he got involved in the engineering and the production. And hey, man, he's just definitely out there grinding, doing his thing. He actually leased the beat for Tiger King. Yeah.
Yeah, man. He actually has. I wish he would plug his Instagram a little more, because I think he has something like 15-ish thousand subscribers on YouTube. But I wish he would plug his Instagram more, because I think he has less than 1,000 on Instagram. But people watch his shit on YouTube, his beats and all the videos that he makes for his music. People are watching that shit, man. I wish he plugged his Instagram a little bit more.
All right, so look, y'all do me a favor. Speaking of plugging his Instagram, our artist of the week, like I said, is my guy Ill Thought, Gray's guy Ill Thought. I checked out some of his music. I was definitely impressed. So speaking of plugging his Instagram is, because I'm gonna plug it, damn it, it's illest.thought, and that's spelled ILLEST.thought. All right. And you're right, man. I don't know what the hell Ill Thought got going on his Instagram page, but he needs to step it up. So y'all do me a favor. Follow my man Instagram. Let him know that you heard about him on the Riding Dirty News Show. He was our artist spotlight of this episode. And I'm going to add a little video clip at the end of the show for y'all can get familiar with it.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's awesome.
All right. So again, man, if you're artists out there and you want to be featured as a spotlight artist, send us something. Me and Grace both got to prove you can't be trash unless you're Humpbakk Chunk. Now, if Humpbakk Chunk wants to be the spotlight artist, I'm with it.
I'll allow it.
I'm with it. Especially she doing the Humpbakk Chunk thing.
Yeah, she just won't like what I have to say, but she's getting it, man.
Hey, man. Hey, whatever it takes to elevate your family to the next level, I'm definitely with it when it comes to this music.
Yeah.
Everybody has a viewpoint, and hey, man, expressing your views over beats has never bothered me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd rather you express your views over beats than express your views over beef.
Yeah, or say nothing on a beat. Just make a bunch of noise. I'd rather listen to what she's doing than someone just going.
You heard my album? I got an album coming out called Ad Lib King, and that's all I'm doing on the beats. I'm gonna get a beat from Ill Thought and go boom, boom.
Do.
Yep. Hey, all right. That's Adam Calhoun. Hey, man. Again, as always, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, big.
I'm gonna let you get back to the cold weather. And I like that flag, man. I need one of those.
Hey, man. The link in my bio, you could get an even bigger one than that one. There's one that's like, this one's like 5 feet. You could get one that's 8 feet. I think there might even be a bigger one.
Okay. Definitely. All right, y'all do me a favor. Please subscribe to the channel. Get down in the comments if there's something going on in your area or something going on with you and you would like us to cover in the Riding Dirty News show. We'll definitely consider it, but please drop it in the comments area. Please subscribe. Please hit the notification button. Hit that goddamn like button. Hit that dislike button. I don't give a damn if you don't watch the show. Shit, you have a right to say, damn, I watched 45 minutes of y'all and I hated it. As long as you watched it. Hit the like button. All right? Riding Dirty News. It's your boy Big XL, and that is great. You're supposed to come in here, bro.
I was gonna let you take that one, man.
All right, man. Till next week, y'all. Y'all stay blessed. All right?
Yeah, take care.
Peace.
This is something I can write to. Sit back, ignite you, excite you. From the tips of your toes, from the style of my prose, I catch flows floating the wind. But nobody knows. All that I seen, all that I show, all that I feel, feels no. Still fashion the real. Ink flows the veins, let go with the pain. I paint a picture of the perfect scripture, call it by name. I echo the past, still standing, but how will it last? Hourglass, ticking away, talk my walk, why I feel this way. Fuck it forever and a day, I got something to say. Hell yeah, dying inside, still striving for. Not so.
Swamp Gas, available on all platforms.